Good morning to all. Today we are going to learn about 8th class lesson reading and analysis of the maps. In this lesson, today's topic uses of maps and difference between map and photograph. Okay? Right. Now coming to them. Uses of maps. Maps are used for varieties of purpose. It's very useful to all members. Okay? Here it is. So mainly it is used for the trading. So what is the trading? Trade means what? Business purpose. Business. The businessman, so they have to plan to construct a buildings. For example, so BSNL or Airtel or Reliance Industries, these are the number of companies there. They use it for the maps, also very useful for the companies. So they wanted to establish their cell towers and they wanted to find out the location. The maps are also useful for planning for development for the different countries. So in this way, the companies or the administrators, so they wanted to establish their companies or organizations. So they wanted to know or observe the maps. Map is very important for them. So they wanted to establish their industries or the companies, or for example any organization, school also, they want to establish their schools in different places, branches, they want to develop their branches. So they have a plan. So that's why it's very important. Maps are very important for that. So next one it is sailing purpose. Sailing means what it is? Sailors, so they went to large voyages. Previously observed that before discovery of routes, sea routes, the sailors also used these maps. They wanted to go to some places, so they also used that maps. So sailing purpose, so where they want to go, how it is the place, so they wanted to know this, and how many members, everything, right? So next it is early ages in that military, not present situation, at the time, means before independence our country. At the time, so mostly military purpose. Present also we are using that military purpose. Maps are used for military purpose. But in that maps are very important during the World War time. You know, World War I happened in 1914 to 1918. At the time, map making was very important. Map is very important at the time. Understood? And at the time, so the map is very important subject also. They introduced as a subject, map making is a one subject. At the time, cartographers also there, cartographers. Who are cartographers? Cartographer means who prepared that map is known as cartographer. During the time of World War I, the countries, different countries introduced that cartography, map making, cartography is a one subject in different schools. Understand? Cartography means describes about making maps. It's known as cartography. Next, conquest. Conquest means what? During the World War time, so the countries wanted to occupy the other country. So at the time they wanted to know the boundaries and the border places and different kind of countries. So where it is there, in which direction it is there, or where is the exact location of the particular place. So these are all they want to know that. They wanted to know that. So that's why map making is an important subject, and so maps are very useful for them at that time. Conquest means they wanted to attack for the colonization purpose. The maps also used for colonization. Here it is. Colonization means what it is. During the time, at the time, mostly European countries, so they wanted to conquer the countries and occupy the countries. At the time, so they wanted to occupy the countries and develop their colonies. They established their trading centers, means it is called colonies. Mostly Britishers are started like this, and other Europeans also followed that. So this kind of situation known as colonization. Okay, so next, here it is exploration. What is exploration? Expeditions also there, scientific expeditions there. They wanted to investigate the places. Similarly, explorations, they find out the new places, discoveries of new places. You know, India, who discovered sea route to India? Vasco da Gama. Which year it is? 1498. Similarly, America, who discovered America? Columbus. Several kind of exploration there, discoveries. Okay, so next it is mostly for fighting wars. We already discussed that. Mostly for fighting wars during the time of war situation. World War I and World War II, different kinds. Next one it is easy to carry. The maps are easy to carry with one place to another place. Here it shows that physical features. The maps which can show that physical features that. Next here it is, we can calculate the distance from one place to another place. Okay, now we'll discuss about sketch maps. What is sketch map? Sketch map means it is a rough map. We have to imagine whatever we thoughts, we have to imagine and keep it and write on the book. It's known as sketch maps. So in that sketch maps, it does not show any kind of physical features in that sketch map. Okay. Next, do you know about atlas? Atlas. So atlas is a group of maps. Group of maps known as atlas. We can see different kinds of maps in that atlas. Already we discussed that different kinds of maps. Physical maps and political, historical, climatic maps and population maps, contour maps, everything we can see in the atlas. Okay, right. Here it is. In that maps we can easily understand by observing that maps. So now we will discuss about difference between maps and photograph. Look at this map and photograph. Map is a representation of earth. Map is a representation of the earth. But photograph, it does not representation of the earth. Map, it shows that physical features. In photograph, it does not show any physical features. In that map, it gives clear information. In map, give that clear information. In photograph, you can't understand by observing that photograph. For example, if you click that, it is raining there. If you click that photograph, if you click that photo, so you cannot observe that clear information about that raining, how much raining it is, how it's fall down. These are all information you can't get through that photograph. In map, it does not show real features, real, not relief, real features. Understood? In photograph, it can shows that real features. How it is? For example, you can take that photo, one individual, that particularly you can observe in that photo. It's clear information and also real information as it is. You can see in that photograph one. In that photograph, it does not show group information, only individual information. But in maps, it shows that group information also. Group. For example, what is that group information? The population of India, 121 crores. It can easily shows in that map, which it is a group information. And how many householders there, it can shown in that. How the rainfall it is, how much rainfall it is, how coldness the particular place, how hotness the particular place, what are the, how the terrain means land area, all these we can see in that map only. But in that photograph, it does not shows. Sometimes photograph also does not show, means may not be show any real features, real features. Previously I told example, suppose if you click that photo while raining time, it does not show clearly or really raining, but when capturing the photo, it's not appearing good. That is all. Understand? Let us look at this board. By observing that map, we can understand that particular information by observing the map. But in photograph, we can't understand some information is. Okay? In that map, we can observe, we can understand the information through symbols. We are using the symbols and some colors also using in the map only. But in photograph, we should not use that any symbols or any colors. Understand? So that means it does not show any symbols or colors. Now we'll discuss about colors. What are the colors we can use in that maps? Okay, so look at here. First one, different colors are there according to the 8th class. Here it is, first one it is green, dark green color and a light green color. Dark green color, which indicates to show forest areas. Light light green color which indicates to show other. You can observe, see, grasslands, different kinds of grasslands other than the forest areas. Next, yellow color, mostly in the topographic maps. Yellow color is in the topographic maps, so which represent to show that cropped areas. Which represents to show that cropped areas. Next one, it is light red color, which shows that wastelands. Means what it is, waste, it's not useful for any agriculture. But which one is used for to show that agriculture lands? See that land used for agriculture, mostly brown color. Brown color, which can show to indicate the land used for agriculture. Okay, so next one it is blue color, dark blue color and light blue color. Dark blue color which indicates to show oceans and seas. Light blue which indicates to show other water bodies except oceans and seas. What are the other water bodies there? Rivers, lakes, tanks, wells and other kinds of water bodies. You can show in that light blue color. Okay, so next one, dark gray. So dark gray color which indicates to show mountains. Okay, look at this. Next one is, so light gray. Dark gray to show, indicate that mountains. Light gray that indicate to show that hill areas. Next one it is yellow color. So yellow color which can show to indicate that plateaus. Understand? So next one is white color and another one black color. So white color is used to indicate minerals. Easily remember minerals, different kinds of whatever we get from that earth hole. These are all called minerals. Even petroleum also mineral. Different kinds of metals, all this called like iron, gold and copper, tin, varieties, all these kind of minerals which can shown in the map. White, even water also mineral. Simply remember that water, white color. So white is used for indicate that minerals. Next one it is black color. The black color is used to show boundaries of the particular maps. Boundaries. Okay? Thank you. మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి అండ్ ఫైనల్లీ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ది బెల్ ఐకాన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.